Hi, a really quick video on plastic pipe and plastic fittings, or in this case speedfit fitting. It's worth noting that most of the plastic pipe works with most of the fittings. They are interchangeable, except these little things. These are called plastic inserts, and you need to have the correct insert for the right pipe. This is speedfit pipe, this is a speedfit insert. The insert, as the name implies, fits into the pipe, and then when you're connecting up speedfit fittings or indeed compression fittings, it stops the pipe crushing. So if you're going to fit this copper, or this case chrome, isolating valve onto this plastic pipe, you can tighten that up as you would with a copper pipe, and the insert stops the pipe crushing. So copper fittings will fit to plastic pipe. It's a common question on DIY Doctor, providing you've got the correct inserts to the pipes. Always get more inserts than you think you need, because for every fitting there are 2 inserts. So don't count the fittings and get that number of inserts, you have to double it. So that's the insert into the pipe. To get the pipe the right length, it's simplicity itself. You can buy or hire a pipe cutter. In this case there's an Irwin ratchet pipe cutter. Cuts straight, make sure you've got a straight cut every time. It's all too easy with a hacksaw blade to get out of control and cut that at an angle, in which case you're reducing the holding power of the speedfit fitting itself and possibly tempting a leak. The clips for copper, pipe clips, fit speedfit just as they do copper, so it can be used just as you would with copper. There are special flexible connectors that work with speedfit. They simply, and you can hear it click into place. I'll do that again. When you've got that noise, you know you've got a good connection, and that pipe will grip. If you look at the project page above this video, you'll see how this gripping mechanism works, but by pressing down the collar you can release that pipe easily. It's a lot easier to work with than with copper. It is, however, more expensive and a little bit more bulky. All of the fittings are the same as those that you can get in copper, either end feed, compression, or Yorkshire solder ring. A T-piece works the same. You just undo the collar like so. So that holds this collar up. Push the fitting into place, listening for the noise. Tighten that back down. You don't have to over tighten that, just finger tight is fine. That won't move and it won't leak. To undo again, you simply undo the collar, press the insert, close up of that, press that insert and pull the pipe out again. And that's with a T-piece. That's a straight coupling, that's a 90-degree bend. So all of the fittings work in exactly the same way, and by using any of these connectors, so we'll put a straight coupling on our speedfit there and we'll tighten it up as I just showed you, and then in the other end, for perhaps something like a towel rail tail, or if the camera can see behind me, these are 2 copper tails ready to fit a bar mixer shower valve. So we can go up the wall. Let's change that for a 90. So we can go up the wall, avoiding all sorts of obstructions and bending the plastic pipe around them. It's very, very flexible. So we would have that up the wall behind our plasterboard there into our concealed shower, and then copper simply slots into the other end. Okay, so we've got a perfectly watertight joint, no soldering required. It's very, very easy, and from a time perspective it's actually probably cheaper for the home improver to use plastic than it is to be soldering a lot of joints. Again, with the insert in, always with the insert in, there are plastic speedfit stop ends. So if you want to turn the water on but you don't want this valve to work at the moment, if the camera, I don't know if the camera can see down here, let me just take this stop end off. There's a couple of tails sticking out for a towel rail that we're going to fit quite soon, and by putting that stop end on there I can turn the water on to the rest of the central heating, knowing that's not going to leak. When I'm ready to fit the towel rail I can turn the water off again, drain that little bit of water out of there and just carry on with my work. Tap connectors, this is a 22mm tap connector, so if you can use your imagination for a moment and imagine that's a 22mm pipe, that fits up in there and that fits straight onto your tap. So speedfit and other plastic pipe and fitting manufacturers have made it simplicity itself for home improvement plumbing. And the pros use this stuff as well. It's so much easier for us to get round and underneath baths, to bend it. It's easier for us to work with in some cases. It's very, very versatile. Connects to copper at the business end if that's what you want to do. And it's a great thing to be able to use.